Hey first graders! Since the beginning of the school year, you've all grown so much as readers. Think about the books that you used to read in kinder and compare them to the books that you're reading now. I bet that the books that you're reading now are much harder than the books that you used to read. After all, you've learned so many strategies to help you tackle those tricky words. Reading hard words is one important job of a reader, but a second, more important job is working to understand your books. And to do this job, we're going to need some tools. Today I want to teach you that good readers work hard to understand their books. One tool you can use is you can check that you're getting it. While you read, ask yourself, am I getting it? And if you don't, you go back and you reread it to figure out how everything fits together. Let's add our tool to our toolkit and try out the strategy together. Here's the book, Zelda and Ivy, The Runaways, written by Laura McGee Kozlowski. Now I know we're all familiar with this book, but my friend over here, Mr. Mouse, isn't. He hasn't read this book before. So let's see if we can help him out if there are any parts he doesn't understand. Are you ready, Mr. Mouse? Awesome. Let's go ahead and let's get started. Now before I start reading Mr. Mouse, I want to remind you to check that you're getting it. And if you're not getting it, then we can go back and reread it to figure out how everything fits together. Okay. Chapter 2, The Time Capsule. Zelda wrote the label with a fat pen, a gift from the world of the past to the world of the future. This is a time capsule, she said. I don't think Mr. Mouse is getting it, so let's go back and reread this passage so we can help him figure out how everything fits together. Okay? Zelda wrote the label with a fat pen, a gift from the world of the past to the world of the future. This is a time capsule, she said. All right, Mr. Mouse, do you get it now? What do you think is happening? You're absolutely right. Zelda and Ivy are making a time capsule, and it's going to be a gift to the people in the future. How did you know the time capsule was going to be a gift? You're right. Zelda wrote it on the time capsule that it was a gift. Good job, Mr. Mouse. Let's keep reading together. She rubbed her lucky jewel against her shirt and dropped it into the box. 100 years from now, someone will open this box and find my lucky jewel. What are you going to put in? How about our worm book, said Ivy. Come on, said Zelda. Put in something really good. Remember, it's for the children of the future. Ivy sighed. She hugged Princess Mimi and added her to the box. Zelda buried the time capsule under the cherry tree. All right, Mr. Mouse, are you getting it so far? Awesome. Zelda and Ivy both put something into the time capsule. Zelda put her lucky jewel, and Ivy put her Princess Mimi doll, even though she wanted to put the worm book. Later that day, Ivy sat on the swing and drew circles in the dirt with her paw. If only I had Princess Mimi, I could play castle. Inside the house, Zelda worked on her piano recital piece. If only I had my lucky jewel, I could get that crossover hands part. They don't seem very happy that they put their favorite toys into the time capsule. Outside, Ivy could stand it no longer. She dug up the time capsule and pulled out her doll. Then she noticed the box was empty. Ivy heard a noise in the bushes. She stuffed Mimi back into the box. The bushes rustled again. Out stepped Zelda. "What are you doing?" "Just checking on Princess Mimi," Ivy admitted. She took a deep breath. "Zelda, your lucky jewel is missing." Do you think it's really missing? Zelda narrowed her eyes. "I might have had to borrow it back for my piano recital." Ivy opened the box again. "I need Princess Mimi back too." Zelda nodded. "Let's put in our warm book. Now that I think of it, I'm sure the children of the future would prefer a good story." Alrighty, first graders, we've reached the end of this chapter. Now I want you to check that you're getting it. Go ahead and ask yourself, am I getting it? Stop and think. If you're not sure what happened, go ahead and go back to the top of this page and reread it so you can figure out how everything fits together. What happened in the story? Yes, Zelda and Ivy both decided that they needed Princess Mimi and the Lucky Jewel, so they decided to take it out of the time capsule and put the worm book in there instead. Good job! Now it's your turn. When you read today, check to make sure that you really understand your books. Ask yourself, am I getting it? And if you don't, make sure you go back and reread it so you can figure out how everything fits together. Remember, first graders, today and every day, that good readers don't just read hard words, they work hard to understand their books. All right, we'll see you next time.